Alrighty, boys and girls, today we are going to do a direct drive combination change. Now, how do you identify a direct drive? Alright, you take the back off and you see something like this. This is direct drive. If you take the back off and you see a lock body like this, you don't see any wheel packs or anything, and it's probably going to have a little hole of one shape or another right there. That is a key change combination. That is group 2, and that's a different video. So that one's coming up soon. Right now we're going to play with this one. So this is what you change here. This little screw right here is what determines what happens where. All right, so you take it out of this position. Now before we get too far in this, here's a quick explanation on one thing. In a Group 2 type dial, for the most part, you can pick the numbers you want to use within particular parameters. On a direct drive, you do not have that option at all. So what you do is you unscrew this guy here. And you keep the bolt up in there so these wheels don't go wandering around everywhere. And you put it back in someplace else. So we're going to take it from there and we're going to move it 2 spaces clockwise. If I can get it to go in there. These damn things are awful fucking tiny. And thankfully everything drops into the door when you drop it. Don't lose the washer, you will need it. That's what holds all that together. Get a little bastard. Alright. And if you have fat fingers, this is a real pain. Because these are done in flathead instead of a nice Phillips you can get a grip onto. So let's get this screw started. If we can get it lined up here a little bit. Well, I don't even know to give me credit for. What's the matter? This is going to kill me. Well, you will see that this is a bit of a project because these guys are awful tiny. And then if you're a regular grown adult, your fingers are probably pretty fat, like mine. And all this does really is it changes the pickup point, which changes where your wheels fall. Alright, so now we've moved it 2 spaces clockwise. And we've battened it down. Alright, it's tight, it's there. Now's the point you're going to need a flashlight. I'm going to drop this guy down, and we're going to spin him around. Now with a direct drive, you have to determine what your combination is. So you're watching for that first wheel, which is the one closest to the door interior. You got to get under here so you can see it. Line it up with your space and see what number it is. We're going to call that 56. So we're going to write down 56. Now we'll spin it to the right. We're going to wait for that wheel to pick up. It's coming around. We got to get under it again so we can see it as it comes around. And we're calling that one 27. And our last wheel, thankfully, we can see that. So we're going back to the left again, and it's boom. We're going to call that 9. And we have latching. Now, direct drive combinations are somewhat unusual. So let's get you around to here. Spin you over this way, so maybe we won't. So we rotate our wheel, we stop at our first number, which would be 56. Our second number is 27. So now, based on direct drive, we're going to pass it once. And we're going to stop on it. And then we're going to go directly to number 9. And if everything was right, it will jump, which it did not. So what did I miss? All right, we missed. And you can see in there, we missed on our second wheel. So we're going to bring it back. We might have to adjust that. So we're going to go 56. 27 once. Second time. And then directly to 9. And there you have it. So once you're there, and you have to be careful, you dial your combination, don't screw up, you overdo the number, you're starting over. But there you have it. That is the basic process of doing a combination change on a direct drive runaround. And you just button this guy back up. And there it is. That's your direct drive combination change. No great shakes. You just have to figure out what the combination is going to be when you change your screw placement. Next up, coming soon, Group 2 combination changes and the varieties that you may or may not encounter. Stay safe, be well. We'll always catch you on the next fly around.